Can you please tell this honorable court your name, your address, and what you do for a living?
My name is Amina Tukur. I live at number 83 Sompman Road, Kuba. I am an NYC member posted to Confluence State, Jiboyi local government.
On the 8th of March 2020, were you in Jiboyi?
No, I was not. I was in Ikonu local government.
And what were you doing in Ikonu?
I was deployed by NYC to INEC as an electoral official. We were shared among local governments. Me and my friend Lucky were sent to Ikonu.
Lucky. That would be Lucky Army, right?
Yes.
Then what happened?
They were going to assign us as one of the polling stations. One of the senior electoral officials came and asked us if we wanted to make money. I didn't want to, but Lucky convinced me to.
What happened then?
They took us to a primary school. They shared us into groups. Some were changing the ballot papers, while others were burning the one they have exchanged. When they had finished, some were taking the new ballot papers and the boxes back to the bus.
Then what happened while you were there?
We were talking when we had a car. What are you doing?
Shh, this is going to be interesting.
A man came out from the car and started arguing with the woman in charge. But they were too far from us to hear what they were saying.
And do you know who this man was?
I found out from the news. Later, it was Sikiru Ajala.
Okay. So, what happened after that?
Then another car came. Men with guns came out from the car. They started to fight with the woman in charge. Lucky saw that trouble was about to start.
You come for me before you trouble,
He grabbed me and we ran. We managed to hide in the bush and then we started to hear gunshots.
Mama.
Please, don't shoot me.
I beg.
Boss, fool. Do you know what you have done here? Burn it all down. Now. Yes, boss. Do you have any proof of all this?
Lucky made a video, but I don't have it.
If you don't have the video, why then should we believe you?
Because he had the video. And now he is dead.
We don't show again on top your radio. Now your Obonge radio master MC Bluetooth and an Eglituna all the way from the top of Mount Patty for this beautiful Confluence State. Today na day one, and that one means say today na the last day inside the countdown to election. I shall say all man, all woman, una don ready carry una PVC. Come vote for una next governor. Who go win this political match? Our current governor wey name na Alhaji Idrisani or Madam Mabel King. Una know say both of them don't campaign well and Madam Mabel King market don't sell. So the people don't the ginger say this Madam fit true become the first female governor for this country. Waiting go happen for this election. We go find out sharply.
Today is a new day. With the determination and resolve of the men and women in Confluence State, a new dawn begins. Today, You, the people of Confluence State, you, my people, chose to stand for justice over impunity. You chose to stand for progress in all the key sectors in our economy, and you chose to stand for the safety and security of your lives and property. I stand here today, a proud woman and an honest servant to the people. I would like to thank the citizens of Confluence State and all Nigerians for their peaceful conduct during this election. I would also like to thank and congratulate my competitor, Alhaji Idris Sani, the former governor.
We don't congratulate him.
I'm sorry?
Sani, we don't congratulate him. Let's keep the focus of my first address on our agenda.
I mean, we say yesterday they congratulate the enemy.
It's customary to congratulate your competition, especially in victory.
I beg.
It's good, personable. Mr. Kimbogo, what do you think? Mr. Kimbogo.
Akimbogo. Yes. I agree. Do it.
Make the changes. I'll finish in my words. Thank you, Ike.
Well, Your Excellency, good meeting. Very good meeting.
I don't want you before. Make you no try me again. Useless man. Okay, beg no first. You won't remain 5 minutes.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so Mabel arrives at the polling booth at exactly 9 a.m. to vote. The photographer is already set up. He's getting us pictures for online. I was thinking, do you think we might need any last-minute interviews? People can listen in on radio or online when they're on their way to go vote?
At this point, everybody knows who they're going to vote for.
Well, you say so.
Madam, I beg increase the volume.
The Confluence State gubernatorial elections between UPR's incumbent Idris Sani and Democratic Congress aspirant Mabel King is set to hold tomorrow.
Off the channel, we don't want to hear it.
Still not there. What do you know?
Analysts have speculated that the Confluence State election will be one of the closest elections in the state's history.
Myself, now Mabel I go vote for. Now Mabel do when my sister daughter enter university. Hey. That's our organization, they help people well, don't help people. Plenty.
Not true. I know how many people she don't help.
Not true.
Not true.
Sani. Where these people come from now?
No mind them. Not their own.
Hey guys. What's the energy in there? How's she feeling? Nervous? Confident?
Oh, she's great. She's never been more confident.
Are we ready?
Almost. Dino Samson and Ahmed are on the way to the local government. The rest are already there.
Isn't your time up here?
No.
You really shouldn't be here by now. Hafiz, please see him off.
Come on, Sikiru. I thought we were friends, man.
Once pollution starts, they will send updates to their partners on the local government every 30 minutes.
Okay.
We'll probably know the results before the official announcement.
All right, good job. I'm heading to the annex office now, right, to supervise the monitoring team. I need real-time updates as you get them.
All right, sir.
No, now. See spelling now. Is this the name?
Oga.
Oga.
This is this guy.
Oga, now you date today. Okay, you know, say, we in a junior staff, we're not supposed to add something for us. Even though Momo just...
You don't know, so na junior staff, they get passed.
Oga, be your boy now.
You get wife, you get picky. You don't know, say, supposed to come pay tight for the one where they cut you.
Oga, they tax you for...
You know how people will even allow you to go peace.
My
friend,
can you imagine?
Just
this guy. Let the talk to the police, they collect bribe. Look at this guy.
No mind him.
Darling.
I don't have your tea, okay?
I said it was darling, I'm fighting.
I told you I don't want to come here. Now see what you're first.
I mean, now relax. It's almost over. These guys are paying us more than 2 months salary. It's not far better than going to stand under the sun. I mean, okay, check this. Of all the people in camp, God looked at us and decided to bless us. I mean, I do the maths now. You're fine, Sha. I mean, after all this, you finally allow me to take you out to dinner. I mean, now let me spoil you, man. Let me spoil you. I just want to spoil you. Come on, I've been asking you since camp now. You can't refuse me again. God. Look at that smile. Smile for me.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
Let me see.
It's so fine. Relax now.
What are you doing?
Shh. This is going to be interesting.
What is going on there? At this time, what happened? Elections finished a long time ago. You are supposed to be at the collation center. So what are you doing here?
Nothing is going on. Nothing. Everything is under control. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's not what you think. Who are you? And where are you going to?
Mama, what did happen for that place?
Nothing is happening. Please leave.
Nothing is happening. And when I come fool for there.
I said nothing is happening. Be gone.
Mama. You come on for before you chop bullet.
Hey, please. Everyone just calm down, please.
Drop your weapon.
Calm down.
Drop it.
Calm down.
Calling your boss again? He's probably tired of babysitting me. Coffee?
No.
I like my coffee like my woman. Dark and sweet.
You've been here too long, Mr. Moore. I need to go home.
I love Africa. Nigeria especially. Besides, I go where the story leads me.
I'm sure you do.
You know Mabel's gonna win, right? What happens afterwards? Get yourself a shiny position?
You're sure she's going to win?
From the looks of things, she will, and rightfully so. Widow, mother, businesswoman, she opens her mouth and she sounds like a savior. But she's gonna break their hearts after she's elected. Politicians, they're no different.
The people are not stupid. Look, between King Industries and her foundation, she's done more for unemployment, education, and the IDPs than the past 2 administrations. Just give her the next 4 years. I'm sure you'll come back to say you were wrong.
Yes. Yeah. Please, let me call you back. Let me call you back. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
Violence in one of the local governments.
What?
Not the whole local government, the primary school. 16 people have been confirmed dead.
It has been brought to my attention. There's been a violent incident in Ikonu local government. And for this reason, the Electoral Commission will not accept results from that local government.
My people. Election don't finish, but it be like say monkey hand don't enter inside pot of soup for this matter. According to the news with the ground, some people carry ballot box, won't come rearrange their own results. Now in fight starts, they can't kill themselves anyhow. This thing happened for Ikonu local government. And like that, INEC don't cancel the result for that local government area. When more tori come out, we go carry and come on top news story.
The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has officially declared incumbent Governor Idris Sani winner of the 2020 Conference State elections.
God will judge the people that did this. Yes. They won't get away unpunished. Yes. The God I serve will not let them get away. Accept my sympathy, my friend.
Thank you.
Please, can we have a minute with you? We just need a minute with you. Your Excellency.
Our dear sister. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Accept my sincere condolences over your loss. I want to assure you that you and your children will not want for anything. My government of Confluence State will be a husband to you and a father to your children. Sanu?
Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you. Now good.
Allah jikan shi. Allah jikan shi.
Amen.
Sannunku. Sannunku ba? Yeah.
Please, what can you tell us about the massacre at Ikonu?
Look, the massacre at the school was a great tragedy. I will personally ensure that the culprits behind what happened to our dear brother Sikiru Ajala are arrested. This will be the focus of my government. Criminality will not be allowed to reign in this state. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mrs. King.
After what happened at Ikonu, you still have the nerve to show up here?
What happened at Ikonu, Mrs. King?
You know exactly what happened.
Look, you've tried. I really didn't expect that you will last this long. Well done.
Are you serious? Here?
Why not? Look, there is fire in you that I really like. You don't have to continue being a widow.
Excuse me, Governor Sani. Gentlemen.
Madam.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The election results are obviously not indicative. I should have won. Even with that imbecile of a running mate, Akingbogun, you saddled me with. I had and I still have the numbers. Go out to the streets. I am the people's choice. I still have their backing.
Madam Mabel, don't talk like a small girl. Numbers do not mean anything. And really, it doesn't matter who has them. What matters is who has won and who has lost.
Madam Mabel, you have tried. You have come very far. No one thought a woman could come this far. Talk less of even gathering enough support. But you did. It's a victory for you.
How is this a victory?
Madam Mabel, Sani has taken this one, and he's not ready to let go of his office. We'll do it again the next election. As at now, as I'm talking to you, the Democratic Congress has the presidency and 21 states. So the next time, we'll get Confluence State, that I'm sure of.
Next time. Is this with me or with a male candidate? I don't believe we have lost yet. I still think we have a chance with this election. I am contesting the results, and I will win. I just need your support. Why do you want to waste all the work and efforts we put into this one for a next time that has no guarantees?
In politics today, governorship aspirant and runner-up to the just concluded Confluence State elections, Mabel King, has rejected the results of the election in the state. Mrs. King has filed a petition against the winner, incumbent Governor Idris Sani and INEC. They will be going to court for the election petition tribunal set to hold within the next 180 days.
Thank you for seeing me, Ma. Of course. Like I said to you before, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. So what did you want to see me about?
I heard about your petition. I want to join your team.
I didn't know you were interested in politics.
My father never really wanted me to. He wanted me to have a less questionable career path. But I want to make real change, and politics is the best place to start.
Your father was right about his reservations. He has worked in this game for a very long time. He helped my husband win his senatorial seat. He has been with me from the very beginning. Do not discount his advice. Politics is just one way to make a difference.
I know it is. But if you can transition from corporate world into politics, so can I. Besides, despite my father's reluctance, I learned a lot from him, and I'm willing to learn from you. I think I will be an asset to your team, and my law degree can come in handy. Ma, with my father gone, my family needs a breadwinner. I need to take care of them, and my current job isn't doing enough.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Ma.
Hi.
Hi. Were you just sitting down there waiting for me to come out?
Oh, me? No, I was just watching this really interesting TV show.
Huh. I can see that.
But did it go in there?
Well, it seems like we'll be working together. What? You don't want to see my face every day?
Of course not. Congrats.
I hear congratulations are in order for you too. Chief of Staff, Mabel King.
Yeah, even though we lost our election, we can only hope the tribunal favors us. You know, I wasn't thinking this was anything I...
Hey, okay. It's fine. I'm sure my dad would have approved. So, how are your brother and sister? Emeka and Cynthia, right?
You remember. They're fine.
That's nice. Nice. So, did my dad have an office here?
No, he was hardly ever in one place. Always said there was a lot of work to be done, so...
Ike, do you know why my dad went to the primary school that day?
Oh, I don't, but it's been bothering me ever since.
To be honest, that's one of the reasons why I'm here. I mean, the way he died, I don't accept it. I don't accept that whoever did this would not be persecuted for it.
Yeah, but we just have to find a way to prove it. Make the most of the tribunal. We just have to make sure we find the best way of doing it right. Together.
Still the eternal optimist I see.
Give it time. You'll come around.
Shall we the kitchen?
Okay.
And the conference room?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Barrister.
Pleasure is all mine, ma'am.
You came very highly recommended from the powers that be at the Democratic Congress. I hope we can win this.
I believe we have a very good case. The law is on our side. And if there is one thing I know 100%, it's the law.
This is Buki and Ike. They'll be working with your team on the tribunal. We're all in the battle now. Let's make sure we are the ones left standing.
Your Excellency, they have no case. The tribunal won't even run the full 180 days.
Thus, due to the prevalent violence within conference states, we request the Election Petition Tribunal be relocated to Abuja.
My people, matter don't say. The Election Petition Tribunal between Madam Mabel King and Alhaji Idrisani go soon start for Abuja. Madam Mabel, whom then they call petitioner for court, don't sue Governor Sani, say now she win the election for our confluence state. This political match don't come enter extra time.
Brother, welcome.
Cynthia. Yeah, welcome.
What do you want? Welcome. How was your trip?
Fine, thank you. Amaka.
Welcome.
Oh,
How do you, man? How was the journey?
Yeah, very good.
Very nice.
Brother, ke called in Amadu. We make a meeting.
You think a future governor has time for you?
Well, maybe it's not like that.
Ah, Nepa.
These people go just carry light anyhow.
Uh-huh.
Bros, I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
I need money.
Didn't I just give you money?
Bros, now we don't finish now.
How much?
100K.
Maka, what are you doing with 100K?
Bros, you know the way things are. The country is very hard.
It's not that hard.
Please, now.
I'm not giving you any more money.
Bros, try to consider now.
My friend, that boy, that generator, stop disturbing me.
Bros.
Hey.
Hey.
It's like I'm back in law school.
Oh, please don't remind me.
Oh, they announced the judges.
Who are they?
My client needs this property. He really appreciates it.
Justice Tony Ashafa, Customary Court of Appeal. They call him the Ashawo.
Look, Dal, just replace my name with that of Justice Husseini. You can do it. Wallahi, the last case I oversaw nearly finished me. My blood pressure is already so high. Ooh.
Justice Gambo Megungu, Sharia Court of Appeal. Last but not least, chairperson, Justice Matilda Ekanem, High Court.
Today marks day one of the Election Petition Tribunal addressing the contested Confluence State governorship election. As you will recall, Governor Idris Sani was declared winner against aspirant Mabel King.
My lords, this petition was instituted on grounds of widespread irregularities in the electoral process. There are 1 million registered voters in Confluence State, 20 local governments, 9 declared for the petitioner, 10 for the respondent. But Ikonu is the largest and the defining zone. The petitioner was in the lead. But then, the massacre in Ikonu happened. A terrible tragedy, but a fortunate event for the respondent. Just like that, the election result in Ikonu was declared void, and Idris Tani declared the winner. The results of the election should have been declared inconclusive, and a runoff should have been ordered. However, the incumbent was declared winner under very unfortunate and violent circumstances. There was nothing transparent about this electoral process.
My lords, there has been a process set in place for situations like what we saw in Confluence State, and the REC followed it to the letter. My learned friend implied the respondent's culpability in the massacre in Ikonu. That is false. Ikonu has had a history of election violence even before the respondent's tenure. The real question isn't the respondent's involvement at all. The real question is, why was the petitioner's campaign manager at the school in Ikonu in the middle of the night? What was going on in that building before it was burned down? This petition has no grounds.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. You woke up with everything.
I'm very well. Yeah.
His Excellency will be with you shortly.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Does Governor Sani know I'm still here?
Yes, he knows you're here.
We already have one of the judges on our side, and we are working on another one. It's a matter of simple majority. It doesn't matter if we don't have the third judge. Whatever witnesses or evidence they bring, we can influence or take out of the picture completely. Your Excellency, we won't have any problems.
Make sure we don't.
We won't.
Thank you very much, Barrister.
You're welcome, sir.
Sanjima, sir. Oh, Sanjima.
Okay, Daddy, sir.
Ya dai bismillah mana. Ya babanka ne?
A lafiyan shi lau, sir.
Ka san yana ɗaya daga cikin mutanen da suke taimakawa kamfen ɗinmu mai muhimmanci. Na aika mishi da wani ɗan sako, ina fata ya samu.
Ya samu. Ya ce ma in maka godiya.
So, bismillah mana. Ka san matasa yanzu yawanci abin da ke kawo su shiga siyasa. Neman kuɗi ne zalla. They can be greedy, eh? Amma kai daban kake. To, kai da ka tashi cikin arziki, what really brought you into my campaign?
Politics is where the real power is.
Danladi, you attended law school with Ikechu Kobiano and Buki Ajala.
Yes.
What's your relationship with them now?
We haven't spoken in years. We all went our separate ways after law school.
Okay. You can reconnect with them?
Yes, if necessary.
Okay. So, we have a job for you. We want to know everything that is going on inside Mabel King's camp in this period of the tribunal. And you know people there.
You understand what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So, is there something you can do for us?
I have to think about it.
I thought you said just now that you have an interest in politics.
Let him just think about it. I am sure he will make the right decision. Shikena.
Yes, sir.
Sanjima.
Sanjima.
Yeah. Done, lady. There you go. Thanks for coming.
I won't thank all of una, say una come all the way from Confluence City. From the beginning, when I start the campaign, una don't dey support me.
Of course.
It can't be unfortunate as things can't be. But I've been done promise una before. Say I go make plenty changes for the community if they elect me. I still stand on them till today.
As far as we dey concerned, now you be alright, governor. Yes. That election, now total nonsense. Idris Sani. No one for Confluence State want time. For the 4 years where he did that governor office, I beg, what he do? Nothing. He not do anything, no improvement, nothing, no. I tell you, people know they're happy. Now just suffer, we just suffer, they go. But you see this election where you they contest, now the right thing. Now make us come this Abuja, we will show you say, we get your back, get the back. Nothing they move us, nothing they shake us. We get your back till the end. I be no be so. Don't worry, my women there your back.
I do well. I do well. Thank you very much, Patience.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. My lawyer will be in touch.
No problem.
Safe trip, eh?
Well, thanks. Good afternoon.
Officers. Ike, Buki, my office.
Ma, we are investigating the incident happened at the primary school in Ekunu. But I will not lie to you, we are unable to make much progress. Because you are so worried about this, that is why we are here to inform you.
Madam, investigations are still on as we speak.
Exactly.
But we would like you to be patient with us. It's all a process, man, and as we know, processes take time.
And to be honest with you, we that are doing the investigation, we have to use our money to buy fuel and airtime to conduct the investigation.
Are you asking us to give you money to finish the investigation?
No. We are not here asking for a bribe or anything. We all know from Madam's campaign that she is not a woman that does such things.
And even we ourselves will never ask for it. Unless, if you people want to appreciate us, then,
So are you saying you haven't made any progress at all?
No, young lady, that's not what I am saying. So far, we have been able to identify all the victims and compare them with the list of those who should have been attached to that fooling boat. But we've noticed some names are still unaccounted for. We are still investigating.
Give us a copy of the list.
Okay.
tell this honorable tribunal your name and what you do for a living.
Okonkwo Nnamdi is my name, and I work for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
Long time no see.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Hi, Obiano. We haven't seen since law school. You look good. I heard about your father. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
So, what have you two been up to?
Well, I finally did what you asked me to do. I'm in the game, and I'm working for Mabel King. Well, myself and Ike.
You finally did what I've been saying and you went to Mabel? You should have come to me.
I think we both know we're better when we're apart.
So, what are you two doing tonight? We should hang out. It's been a while we stayed.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh. You guys are not going home, right? Go with this. 2 more bottles. Yeah. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Hey.
Night is still young. No more phones. Sure. I've missed you. I'm serious.
Shut up, Dan.
I still think about us.
No. No, you don't.
I was stupid in law school, but not the same anymore. Give me a chance. Or are you and Ike together? Hey, Ike.
Morning.
Morning.
The cook made breakfast. Join us.
Democracy across the continent is starting to thrive. Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, we are seeing results. In the next 4 years, we should see some progress here. Another 10, who knows? We just need the right people.
You think Mabel is one of them?
Yes.
The two of you are running on dreams, you know. So, how is the tribunal going? What? We can't talk about it because we are on opposite sides politically.
Yes, and because your father is one of Sani's biggest campaign contributors.
So I'm guilty by association.
Yes, you are. We have to go still. We have some coppers to find that are missing in Confluence City and also a meeting with the commissioner of police.
Well, the commissioner of police. Do you have a connect? I can make some calls.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a follow-up on the Ikono massacre.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so...
Okay. Good to have you guys.
All right, man.
We should hang out again.
Sure.
Yeah. How are you doing that?
What are you doing?
Posting it online. One-on-one with Mabel King. Hashtag People's Choice, first female governor, and hashtag what really happened in CC.
Nice. All right, I'll stay back there.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Hello and welcome. My name is Alan Moore, and I'm sitting down with Mabel King, one of the first female governorship candidates in Nigeria. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Alan.
I'll get right in it. Why did you decide to run for governor? I'm sure some people would have told you to go for something smaller. Senate, like your late husband, or perhaps maybe work in an existing cabinet. Why go out there on your own? Why governor?
It came down to how much change I wanted to initiate and what position would put me in the best place to do that. The citizens of Confluence State have been longing for progress for so long. Like you said, my husband was a senator, and so I saw firsthand the constraints he had to work within. Like it or not, the governor's office is the highest office in the state. I knew if I wanted to create change for the people, that's where I had to be.
But you lost.
That's debatable.
You don't think you lost?
I don't believe I did.
Why don't you think so?
There are many irregularities in the process and the results. I believe if the election was allowed to follow due course, I would be the one the people have chosen.
Is this why you're contesting the ruling?
Yes, it is.
What do you hope the outcome of the petition would be?
That justice will be done. We need to set a precedent that political violence and thuggery will not be the order of the day.
Speaking of that, in an area you lost, Ikuno, your campaign manager, Mr. Sikiru Ajala, died there with 18 others in an odd circumstance. Speculations went by that he was there to rig the election on your behalf, but something went wrong.
Sikiru Ajala was not trying to rig the elections for me. While I don't know the details, I knew Sikiru. If anything, he was there to stop any form of foul play from the other side. Sikiru was a man of integrity. He was a part of my family, and I learned a lot from him.
If the petition goes as you hope, and you really do take the office, do you think you have a big responsibility in becoming the first female governor of Nigeria?
Yes, to show that it can be done, and to open the door so that it will be done again.
One last question. What would you like to tell the people of Confluence State and the people of Nigeria as a whole?
Thank you so much for your continued support. The battle for the things that are important cannot be won in a day. We are fighting for our future and the future of our children. Together, we will win.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great interview.
Thank you. Where have both of you been? I tried to reach you last night and earlier on in the day.
There was...
We were...
so...
There was...
What? Are the two of you becoming very good friends?
We actually wanted to talk to you about the investigation in Ikonu.
What about it?
We were thinking of going to Confluence City ourselves, follow up on the names that were missing from the list.
Is it necessary? I need both of you here.
We can't really let the police to do it. You saw how they were.
And you just never know, we might come up with something useful. It won't be long.
Okay, just keep me posted. Where's your sister?
She's in her room.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What's wrong?
Have you been to Ikonu? Have you seen the primary school? I think I want to see it with my own eyes. People died. And they all died for nothing.
One small state election. That's what they died for. All people will think about is my father died where they were rigging.
You don't know that's what happened. No one knows anything.
Don't be naive, Ike. What else were they doing here?
I don't know. I worked with your father every day. He was a good man. This cannot be his legacy.
This is the list?
Yeah, this is the list.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You see, now so better people they do. Let's go.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Sir, we're looking for Emeka Anyanwu.
Get out of my house.
Sir, we only want to find out exactly what happened to your son.
I told the last person that came here, asking stupid questions. If anybody returned this place without my son, I will kill them. But wait.
No! Good afternoon, ma'am. Please, we are looking for Essay. Etim.
My essay. Where is she? Una don't find her. When I know let Essay come and call me that mama. My essay.
Yes? Now who be that?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon.
My name is Aladi. I came to look for Lucky. I'm his friend from university.
Lucky not the house.
Okay. I've been trying to reach him. It hasn't been going through. Does he have another number that I can reach him?
Now only one number I get.
Oh. Wow. Okay, when Lucky comes back, tell him I came to look for him. Please tell him to call me. Yeah. I'll take my leave. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Amina, you were at Ikonu on the night of the election. You saw what happened at the school.
Imagine that rich man want me to believe, say, you and Dean be friends for school. Okay. Now what do you do?
Every time, Lucky, every time. Nothing.
So now this thing make you leave conference state, eh? Lucky.
Mama, don't worry. I will fix them.
Lucky. You not fit kill me, oh.
Mama, don't tell us to no worry, I will fix them.
Lucky. You not fit kill me. Sure you dey hear me. You not fit kill me, oh. You not fit kill me. I not go die because I born.
What did you do after you and Lucky ran?
Lucky wanted us to forget about it, but I couldn't. I went to the police to report.
We raised our daughter to be a law-abiding citizen.
The police in Confluence City? I mean, have you seen the news about the tribunal on TV? Do you think you can tell the tribunal what happened that night?
No, she can't. She's only telling the two of you. You go and tell them.
It has to be Amina. She was there. She's a witness.
My dear, it's the right thing to do.
I don't care.
Ma, please.
No, let her stay where she's safe. I won't allow her to go and kill herself for any politician.
I'm so sorry. I hope we didn't cause any trouble.
It's okay. They have been like this since I told them what happened.
It's not about politicians, Amina. It's about doing the right thing and making sure the people that died at Ikonu get justice. Yeah. Call me if you change your mind, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
All right. Hello, Cynthia? What?
I swear, I don't know what they were doing. All I knew was they had a lot of money. All I wanted was to feel amount. I swear, I don't know the details.
Were you raised to be stupid?
Please, I'm sorry. Can you please help me? My brother.
Lucky! Lucky!
Yeah, hello, Amina. Yeah, it's Lucky.
I almost didn't make it, Amina. He chased me from my house, if not for God.
Two people came to see me too. They want me to testify in court.
No? For what now?
For justice. So the people who did it are punished.
Amina, forget that one. See, these people will not be punished. People need to collect punishment now. The best we can do is to make this situation work for us. I still have the video from that night. Amina, let's get what we can from it. Why we can.
All you think about is money. It was because of money we ended up at school at the first place. Don't you worry.
Relax.
Do you think they'll just let us go?
Amina, we will run. They won't find us. They won't. I promise.
We should take the video to the court. Once it's out, they have no reason to come after us. Lucky, don't you want to be free?
If you don't want the money, Amina, that's your business. As for me, Lucky, I don't feel waste this opportunity. I know fit. Goodbye, Amina.
A witness? And she made a report in Confluence City?
Which the police commissioner failed to tell us.
They're all Sani's people.
We need to get Amina to testify, but she's scared. I mean, it's only a matter of time before Sani's will track her down.
We need to confirm her story first, and then we can talk about testifying and possible witness protection. This is the situation. Sani's camp has Justice Ashafa on their side. It is done. But we need to move fast while there is still time. We need to get Justice Megongo on our side. Today, not tomorrow. Today.
Do you mean bribe him?
Bribery is illegal, Mrs. King. We are simply trying to win the judge over to our way of thinking. For our mutual benefit, of course.
It's only God that they've not gotten to him already. Everyone knows Justice Ekanem is the only incorruptible judge. I mean, she will be our swing vote. The only one we need to convince in court.
We're not bribing anyone.
Listen.
We are not bribing anyone. We need to hold ourselves up to higher standards. The consequences are too painful to imagine.
We need to find another play. This isn't our style.
There is no other play.
I agree. Unfortunately, these tactics are commonplace. I mean, every lawyer fresh out of law school knows this. It's sad, but necessary.
We are not bribing anyone. That is my final decision. Yes, come in. Have they found an alternative to the Megongun situation?
No, not yet. I wanted to talk to you about something personal.
Oh, okay. Sit down.
My brother's in trouble. He got involved with some online scammers at school. He didn't know what they were doing. They got him to sign some things for them, and now he's been arrested by the EFCC. The way it's looking, I fear he might get up to 5 years.
I'm sorry about your brother. I'll help as much as I can. I'll pay for the best lawyer to handle his case. Afolabi should know someone.
I already looked at the case myself. It's really strong. And with the current crackdown, he may not get any leniency. I was wondering if perhaps there was someone you could talk to on his behalf.
Ike, I can talk to someone to make sure he gets a fair trial. But I can't do more than that. It has to pass through the proper process.
understand. Thank you, Ma.
I beg, it's not about Mabel. It's about the party. So just do what you need to do.
Okay.
Mabel King, na the real governor of Confluence State, Sanike. Maku na the network of all the market women for Confluence State across all the local governments. And Maku women vote for Mabel. Women plenty pass men for Confluence State.
But surely, not all the women voted for Mabel. I mean, not all Maku women.
Which Maku woman no vote? Give me her name. Na. It no fit happen at all. Even if small, no vote. If for no matter at all, she for still win. No one want you to stand you.
Objection!
Object what?
Order!
Truth, not truth. Whether you want hear them or you no want hear them. Ijisani no send anyone. In West Papa, he no send them. The only thing where he send, na in pocket.
Objection!
Objection overruled.
So it is your belief that Governor Sani did not win this election?
No be only saying no we know. Now my belief say all the wuru way they happen for that election, na in custom. The kill where they kill plenty people for that side, na in do am.
Objection!
All the scatter, na in do am.
Order in court!
My lords, we have an unruly witness. Counsel should control his witness.
Objection sustained.
Thank you.
I rest, my lords.
I'm not waiting at talk. I'm waiting at talk now.
Yes,
So, and Mabel King, now she be the rightful governor.
Yes,
now she is supposed to be. My governor.
Thank you for coming, patience.
If I no come, who go come?
I don't know.
No worry. If we win, now start we go drink. Yes.
Ma, for no worry, when we win, now one cat or now will come give you.
I trust you. Now so, because now she supposed to be our governor. We don't die. Now she we won.
Can I help you?
No. I've come to help you. You work for Mabel King, and your brother is still in custody. Is that how she treats people? Huh? See, we can set your brother free from jail.
I don't have anything to discuss with you.
Hey, he's still a young man. You will ruin his future because of Mabel King.
You went behind my back and bribed Megungu.
The party thought it was the best thing to do.
You work for me. Me. I like you, Afolabi. And going forward, don't you ever do anything like this again. You answer to me and no one else. If you can't do that, recuse yourself. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate your support, gentlemen.
Thank you.
But this is not how I do things. I was clear. I didn't want to bribe anyone.
Madam, how you do your things is why you lost election the first time. You are simply not ready to do the necessary things.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child. I am the party's flag bearer. It is my reputation on the line. You don't know the things I've sacrificed, how hard I've worked, the things I've done to be here. This is my tribunal. From now on, I will handle it with no interference from anyone. If you don't like it, withdraw your support. It will be your loss in the long run.
See, guy, no worry. I no go stay. Highest 2 days, I don't work.
Lucky, if you stay, make I no lie you, I go lock down. I just say make I let you know within the as my guy. Now hear me, I did.
2 days, man. 2 days.
Say now 2 days, I be.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no wahala no. So if you cook anything where you want chop, you hear me so?
All right, man.
So I dey come out now. I go talk to you later.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
Okay, no wahala.
Hey, try pass.
Now take care, man.
Hello?
Now you dey chase me for road?
Yes?
See, man, I clear you straight. I dey Ikonu. I see everything. I get video. Give me 10 million more and I'm here.
What are you saying?
I am saying, give me 10 million and I'll give you the Ikonu video. Don't give me an I'll call maybe King and let's see if she has the money to pay.
Let me call you back.
Sweetie, is everything all right?
Come here. Yeah, hello, Mr. Onoha. We have a situation.
Hello, boss. You don't get time? I know still not type like this in the house now they keep our money. Lucky! Mama? Lucky, Mama, are you? Lucky!
Nonsense.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
You're probably wondering why we're doing this to you. Why we're torturing you without asking you any questions.
I'm sorry, sir.
Or letting you say anything. You see, we're trying to establish a baseline here. This is the minimum of what will happen to you here.
Please, sir. Thank you. I mean it, sir.
Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Lucky, I did here. Lucky. Lucky.
Hey, Lucky. So, you saw me in the primary school. And you saw the shooting. You saw everyone die. And then you ran. Alone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what happened to the video you wanted us to buy?
It's on my phone, sir.
Okay. Did you copy it?
Wait, sir. I copied it onto an SD card. I copied it onto an SD card.
Where is it?
It's on the decks in my house. Don't lie, sir. I'm telling the truth.
Good boy.
Lucky, your mother is here.
I'm waiting now.
Please don't kill my son, please.
What was that? The boy is a stupid child. You could have gotten the video from him in so many different ways.
If you could get it in so many different ways, why didn't you? Don't pretend you didn't know what was going to happen here when you called about him. You knew. You just want to pretend you're good. And what are you going to do with your goodness? Lucky made a copy of this video. It's in his house desk in his room. Go and get it. Follow him.
Oh, Lucky.
There's no need for that. We know where it is. No, just calm down. Just calm down. There's no need for all this.
Sir,
you don't see Amabi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go.
and tell him that we're on our way. Hello.
We're not done. There was a girl in this school. Possibly the fourth name on the list of missing persons. Amina Chuko. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and look for her. Ah.
Enter now. Enter.
Bros, nobody dey here now.
Amina, I'm really sorry about what happened to your friend. But I was told that Lucky had a video of the incident at God.
Yes.
Do you have a copy of the video?
No.
Are you sure it's safe here?
Oh, yes. The owner of the house is hardly ever around. And the boys' quarters is empty. No one will know they're here. Let's go inside.
You were supposed to handle this. First, there was a witness, and then a video, and now another witness. Why are you so useless? Look, find this person. Get rid of this person. That is all I want.
done here? Burn it all down. Now. Yes, boss. Did I touch you?
No, not really. The guards and the other inmate took the things you sent.
I'll report to head of prisons.
No. I'm still here. She will only make things worse.
I've already spoken to a lawyer. I'm going to get you out. It might be difficult, it might take some time, but we'll get you out. Or at least reduce time. Hmm?
It's okay.
It still would have been better to have the video. They wouldn't be able to argue with the video.
No, we should have gotten to Lucky first. Just seems like we're always one step behind.
The bigger problem is having her accepted as a witness at all. She wasn't front-loaded at the beginning of the tribunal. Sunny's lawyers are going to do everything to disqualify her, and they will have grounds.
So, what are we going to do?
Go to court, earn my pay.
Amina, I know you're scared, but your testimony is really important. The people who did this need to pay for what they did. And you're the only one who can make that happen. Do you understand?
Can you stand seeing them go free?
Okay, so will you testify?
I can't.
You can. For Lucky.
Yes, they allowed Amina. Ashafa tried to stop it, but Megungu and our perfect Ekanem agreed. She said technicality shouldn't stand in the way of truth. Yes. Do you have any proof of all this?
Lucky made a video, but I don't have it.
If you don't have the video, why then should we believe you?
Because he had the video. And now he is dead.
My lords, Lucky Ame was the only other living witness to the Ikonu massacre. I wish to tender in evidence pictures of his gruesome death. Amina, did you recognize any of the men who came out of the third car?
I recognize one of the men because I have also seen him on TV.
Oh, so who was he?
Idris Sani's special assistant, St. James on.
Order! Amina, my learned friend mentioned that it was suspicious for Mabel King's campaign manager to have been at Ikonu Primary School at that hour of the night. But here you are telling this honorable tribunal now that the respondent's estate was also present.
Yes.
And that he arrived with the men who perpetrated the massacre in Ikonu.
Objection. Counsel is leading the witness.
Overruled.
Thank you, my lord. Amina, after the incident, what did you do? Did you just go home and forget all about it?
No. I went to the police and reported the incident.
And if you see a copy of the police report on the incident, would you recognize it?
Yes.
How?
The officer in charge, Officer Aruna, was eating and he spilled soup on it before I sang.
Order. Order in court. Is this the police report you signed?
Yes.
What would you like this tribunal to do with the report?
I would like it admitted as evidence of my testimony.
My lord, the witness seeks to have the police report tendered as evidence. It corroborates her testimony to the letter. And this report was filed long before this tribunal was established. I rest.
Amina, how much did the electoral official offer you?
30,000 naira.
And they paid you before you went?
Yes.
And you knew what you were collecting it for?
Not exactly.
But you knew it had to do with allegedly tampering with elections.
Yes.
But you still went. You said Lucky convinced you to go.
Yes.
So we have established that not only are you the type of person who can be convinced to do something wrong, but the type of person who can be paid to do it. So it is not far-fetched that everything you have told us, as there is none of the supposed evidence to corroborate, could just have been a story the opposition fed you and paid you to deliver.
Objection, my lord. Counsel is badgering my witness.
Objection overruled.
When we win, I want a position in your administration.
When we win, we'll talk about it.
I'm not asking for special treatment. You know my qualifications. You know I will earn it.
Less than 48 hours after my team revealed to the court that Governor Idris Sani orchestrated the massacre in Ikonu local government, I was almost assassinated. My orderly died. I don't believe this is a coincidence.
It is becoming obvious to me that there are nefarious forces at play trying to compromise democracy and justice in Confluence State. Just this morning, there was an attempt at my life. I almost died, but for the active support of the...
Hey!
Hi.
Are you okay?
I took the information about the investigation to St. James and helped him find Lucky. That's a copy of the video and names of some men St. James uses. That's all the evidence you need.
My lords, the video in question should not be admissible. My learned friend has admitted that it is a copy and not an original. The owner and maker of the video is also no longer alive to corroborate its authenticity.
My lords, the said video has been referenced by earlier witness testimony. There has been a direct line of transfer of the video, and the length and means that has been gone to destroy it proves its authenticity and importance to this tribunal.
My learned brothers, the counsel for the respondent is correct. Copies of evidence without certified origins is inadmissible.
But my learned noble Ashaba,
yes,
the destruction of the original has already been established by testimony under oath before this tribunal.
My learned brothers, no, while it is the law that relevance should be the forerunner of admissibility.
Exactly.
The big question here is whether the piece of evidence brought forward is relevant. And in my considered opinion, it is.
But it is quite relevant. That's all right.
The evidence will be admitted and marked as Video Exhibit 1.
Please.
What control?
Please, nothing is happening.
Is this where
here.
you're supposed to be? Aren't you supposed to be over there?
Nothing is happening here.
I don't
Please.
understand.
Mama, what did happen for that place?
Nothing is happening. Please leave.
Nothing is happening. And when I come full for there.
you trouble, eh? Please, please, don't shoot me.
Do you know what you have done here? Burn it all down, now.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, hello?
It's the IG of police. Hello, sir.
What happened?
When you act like an errant child, you will be disciplined like an errant child. When they find your body, they will know you've destroyed everything that we worked for. But you did not escape.
Police, drop your weapon.
Claire.
The petitioners made the case that the respondent tampered with results in the Conference State gubernatorial elections, but failed to provide sufficient evidence to that effect. Secondary matters are of no consequence to the outcome of this tribunal. The petitioners failed to satisfy the burden of proof. I rule in favor of the respondent.
The petitioner has provided sufficient evidence in support of their petition. I therefore rule in favor of the petitioner.
In the matter of Mabel King versus Idris Sani, INEC and others, the petitioner has raised sufficient doubt in the fair conduct of the gubernatorial elections in Confluence State. This will remain a landmark case for a very long time. I rule in favor of the petitioner. The Independent National Electoral Commission is hereby ordered to conduct fresh polls in Ikonu local government within 90 days from today. The respondent, Idris Sani, is also hereby referred to the National Electoral Offences Commission for further investigation on matters revealed during this tribunal. This is the judgment of the tribunal.
All rise.
I have myself.
Congratulations. I said I was gonna tell you this in 4 years, but I guess I'm not gonna wait that long.
Apology accepted.
Hey man, you're right, I was wrong. Maybe Liz the real deal. She's gonna change Confluence State.
Thank you for saying that. Now I really think you should stick around. You just might learn a thing or two.
Put your head up and raise it high, you can even fly. I say you know get wahala. All of us here we get palapa.
So are we going to make this official?
Do you want to make it official?
Well, I'm not sure, seeing that we're going to be working together. Specifically, you'll be working under me.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what the rules are about a chief of staff dating his subordinate.
So we're dating now, are we?
We should. But don't you think?
Sure. I will think about it.
Now only you, I will give. See this guy fighting. Now so it's supposed to be right from the beginning. Now this thing, Sandy won't take from us. Ta! Secure yourself. No only man go sporty like small pikin.
Waiting secure sport.
Ikonu. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. President. Ike.
Did you rig the election in Ikonu? Mama foretold me. Did you rig it?
It's not as simple as you think, Ike. It isn't. It wasn't my intention in the beginning. I tried to do things the right way, but then I looked around, and it's the only way everyone is winning. Even with overwhelming support, still, other people will be declared winner, and no one would do anything about it. I knew I had the people. I knew I was going to work for them when I came in, but I didn't think they would ever allow me.
So, everything you said about doing the right thing, all this time, was just a lie?
No, it was only Ikonu. That's it. Mama set it up. Sikiru came to me when he found out. He was angry about it. He said we couldn't win that way. He was right. We called Mama but she said it was already in motion. It couldn't be stopped. Sikiru went down himself. I tried to stop it. I did. I wish I could take it all back, but it's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life.
I, Mabel King.
I, Mabel King, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear allegiance to the Federal Republic, and that as Governor of Confluence State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am not accepting your resignation. This is unnecessary. We won the reruns fairly. You should leave the past behind you. Let's move forward. What happened at Ikono and to Sikiru is the biggest regret in my life. If I could go back and change it, trust me, I would.
Have you just been here waiting for me?
No. I was sitting and watching that very interesting program on TV.
So your essay on media now? You're still staying even after everything? After what Mabel did to your father?
I was angry at first. Yes. And it was hard to forgive, even harder to forget. But she seems truly remorseful. Besides, it's everything my father worked for. Everything you both worked for.
Not like this.
Okay, I genuinely believe she would do everything we believe she would do. She can change this state.
How can you trust her?
I can't. Well, not completely. She's a politician. But we do need politicians. Not just to lead, but to be held accountable. Iki, please, stay.
Many had written us off. Many had scorned us right in our faces. But we did not relent. We persevered. And finally, justice has been served. Today is a new day. With the determination and resolve of the men and women of Confluence State, a new dawn begins.